I'm not fucking Google Translate for the African languages. Just because I'm not Japanese doesn't mean I automatically speak every non-Japanese language. I'm not even Nigerian. Learn geography. Damn. Living in Japan is great. There are many pros as to living here. But socially, if you're black, the microaggressions come free with your visa. Microaggressions. It's like this low-key passive-aggressive bullshit that happens all the time when you're a foreigner in Japan. When you're black anywhere. People don't realize how harmful these little comments are. But the more they add up, the more it starts to affect you. Microaggressions piss me off. It's the little comments, the random ass assumptions that people feel bold enough to say, even out loud. And then they try to play it off like it's a joke. Like you're the one being dramatic for calling it out. But nah, there's nothing funny about being reduced to a stereotype in my opinion. I'm not your guide to blackness or your translator for Nigeria just because we look different. And I'm not even fucking Nigerian. What is with that here? They think all black people are from Africa or Nigeria. Stop. They're hard to talk about because they're not loud. They're not in your face. It's not direct racism. It's not someone yelling at you and calling you a dirty tar donkey. They're quiet. They're casual. They come wrapped in a smile, a joke, or a weird compliment. And that's what makes them so frustrating. Because half of the time, you're sitting there wondering, was that offensive? Or am I being sensitive? They're all about assumptions. They're about being put in a box before you can even open your mouth. And when that happens over and over and over again, you start wanting to throw hands. So let's talk about it. So I have a friend who does lash extensions. And as I'm getting my lashes done, at that time, we were talking about Euphoria. You know, the show with all the high school drama and nudity, blah, blah, blah. And I was crushing hard on the tall, Australian, handsome guy, the Jacob Elordi. Is it Jacob Elordi? Anyways, the tall, handsome Australian guy who has the American accent in the show. I found him, and still find him to this day, very, very attractive. And after my little crush rant, this girl deadass says, "Oh, but I think you like rappers."
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that? Bitch, you...
Like, what the hell does that even mean? So because I'm black, I'm automatically subjected to only liking rappers. I couldn't possibly find any other type of guy attractive. Girl, shut up. You sound like a fucking Twitter's comment section. I don't know. There was also a time a guy came by my house to hook up some internet. So he came by. We were having a normal conversation in Japanese, of course, as he was setting everything up. At first, no surprises, no weird energy, just talking about normal, human, everyday small talk things. Then, randomly, this guy takes one look at me and asks if I was a dancer. Followed up by, "You like rap and hip hop, don't you?"
I'm done with this shit. Oh God, I'm done with this shit.
It's over.
Dumbass.
I mean, yeah, but why the hell would you even assume that off rip? Maybe I'm into heavy metal. You don't know my life. It's not even like I had on a jersey and Jordans. It was the middle of summer and I had on an elegant sundress like the other Japanese girls be wearing out here. So why? And my marvelous coworkers who I love to see every day. One time, we were all in Shinjuku at a nomikai event, and as we were walking to the next izakaya, we happened to pass by some Nigerians. They were minding their own business and speaking their language. I'm not sure what language it is. So one of my coworkers says out loud, Kowai, 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 kowai. And I'm just looking at him like, what's so scary? Why? And he leans over and grabs to me and says, "Ano hito nani yutte no?" He's like, "Hey, what are they saying?" I'm not fucking Google Translate for the African languages. Just because I'm not Japanese doesn't mean I automatically speak every non-Japanese language. I'm not even Nigerian. Learn geography. Damn. Another classic. Some Japanese people assume every foreigner speaks English and knows everything about every non-Japanese country. I'm black, not Wikipedia. All of this might sound small to people who never deal with it, but when you're getting hit with 50 of these tiny jabs a day, it adds up, it's draining. So next time you want to ask an ignorant question, maybe just don't. Alright? My blood canoes over many other things here, and these microaggressions, sometimes I just don't need them in my day. But does that take away my joy from enjoying Japan or Tokyo? No, because as a black person, we're gonna get microaggressions no matter where we go in the world. Alright, this is just the life that we have to live. Alright guys, so what did you think of the video? What microaggressions do you go through as a black person or another ethnicity? What microaggressions do you experience every day? Let me know in the comments. Alright guys, I'm out. See you in the next video. Bye.